Hola amigos de CineNT.com. Estamos con Jeff Medinger, director de Afterdeath, una de las películas que ganaron ayer en Feratum. Jeff, welcome to Mexico. Welcome to Feratum.
Thank you.
Do you expect the reaction of the audience when the movie was projected? The audience was going crazy. Do you expect that?
It's always a privilege to see your movie with an audience, and it's amazing how different audiences react to the film differently. And the film almost has its own life every time it's seen with a fresh audience. And seeing the audience react to the film was so exciting. And it was, the auditorium was completely full. There were people standing around the back. There weren't enough seats, and to hear them, react the way they did, whether it's jumping out of their seats or laughing at times maybe you don't expect in the way that they do. It's just an incredible feeling to see the audience react to your film like that, because ultimately that's why we spend years trying to make a film, is so that it will connect with an audience. So when you finally see that firsthand, it's incredible.
Here in Mexico, we have a relation very close with the dead.
Yes.
And your movie
Yes.
plays with that.
Yes.
And we see the movie in a different way that maybe in other countries,
Yeah.
they don't have that look. Do you know that relation with Mexico with the dead?
I'm familiar with, the Mexico special relationship with, you have the Day of the Dead and all the rest of it. But I'm really only familiar with it through what I've seen in other movies. I haven't been to Mexico before. I haven't been to any of those festivals. So it's only something that I know about sort of intellectually or through what I've seen before. So it's really amazing to suddenly see an audience who have that expectation, that knowledge, and that relationship with the subject matter respond to my movie in a way that maybe is different to, audiences in England might do.
And now, yesterday,
Yeah.
in the Feratum Awards, your movie selected to be the winner
Yes.
by the jury.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it? Did you expect it? Did you dream about it?
It's funny. It's such a privilege to be part of the festival anyway, that I didn't come out here thinking winning is important or this is something that I'm sort of like holding my hopes on, because simply being here is such a privilege, and having the film play in front of an audience is such a privilege, that winning is something that is, when it happens, is absolutely fantastic and incredible, but it's over and above whatever my expectations would be, and just, it's such a thrill to see the film in front of an audience, and it's an incredible thrill to know that it's also resonated, and it's stuck, and it's actually had an impact on people too. And so the win, I think, it's an amazing feeling to know that's the case out here, and to know that the Mexican jury appreciated the film too. So yeah, it's overwhelming.
Yeah. Do you go to the March of the Peace
Last night?
last night?
Yes.
Do you go to the chapel?
Yes.
How do you see it?
I didn't know what to expect. And the march was incredible. Thousands of people were under sort of firelights, walking through the mountains to finally get to this incredible place, and really, really incredible historical place, and a beautiful place, a really, really powerful experience. And unlike anything I've ever had at any other film festival anywhere, amazing and so specific to Feratum, and such an incredible feature of Feratum, to have this relationship with the landscape around it as well, which has this history. An incredible experience.
And welcome back to your movie. Let's talk a little about Afterdeath.
Yes.
The movie, you make it with other people, other directors.
Yes.
How do you work together?
So Robin and I have been best friends since we were at university together, and we have a very close relationship, and we formed a very close relationship at university where we spent so much time together that we could sort of finish each other's sentences and read each other's minds. And I think that's essential when it comes to directing partnership, is to have that close relationship. And that's why most directing partnerships are brothers, because they have that sort of bond. But I have that same bond with Robin. And what it means is that we share the same sensibility about what we think is good and what we think needs to happen, because you can't direct something with somebody if there's any sort of difference in the way that you feel the film needs to work. We've directed quite a few things before, music videos and short films, but this was our first feature film directing together. And it was an incredible experience, because making a movie like this, where we were very tightly resourced, so we didn't have a lot of fat on the bone, in English expression. We had very little spare capacity in terms of actually the production itself. So having two brains rather than one, and two sets of hands rather than one, meant that we could work harder and faster and longer than we could have done as a single director. So when you have a very short shoot period, if you can apply that much more power to it, which is what we did as a pair, then it's the only way we got through it. And also we bring we bring ideas together. So one of us will have an idea, and then the other one of us can sort of take that idea and run with it and build on it. So we have this opportunity to continue building on each other's ideas. When maybe if it's just you only get to a certain point and then stop. So.
Do you remember?
Yeah. Is that for me? Yeah. Sorry.
Don't worry.
Right, thanks. That's good. Thanks.
Do you remember the very first horror movie that you saw and make you say, I want to be a director?
I think the first horror movie I saw that impacted on me strongly was Poltergeist. I saw Poltergeist when I was about 6 or 7 years old. It was on television, and I turned on the television. I wasn't supposed to be watching it. I was supposed to be in bed, and I was terrified. It's not a movie for a 6 or 7 year old. And shortly after that, I saw An American Werewolf in London. And the opening scene on the moors in American Werewolf in London is so powerful, and that stayed with me as well. And between those two experiences, those sort of formed my relationship with horror movies, and I guess left me with this lasting impression of the feeling I wanted to create in others, in the way that I was affected by those two films then.
Can you see Mexican horror movies here in Feratum, another place?
Sorry, say that again?
Have you ever seen Mexican horror movies? I don't know, maybe in Feratum, other place?
That's a very good question, actually. I'm just trying to think what I've seen and whether it might have been Mexican, because I've seen Spanish horror films, and leave that one with me, I'll think on it. I didn't watch any of the Mexican ones at the festival this time round. I didn't get a chance to see any of the Mexican ones here. I saw some of the other international films, but not the Mexican ones. So leave that with me. I'll see if I can think of some others I've seen in the past. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then, where do you go from here? Where did you go in Feratum? Another movie?
Yeah.
Another video?
So the next stop for Afterdeath, our US, for me personally.
Like director.
Oh, yes, okay. Well, my next movie I'm very excited about. It's a thriller set on a plane, and I'm writing the script at the moment. And I feel that it's an opportunity to do something which is not just thrilling, but also quite powerful and profound. So, obviously, yeah, I think what's exciting about genre films is to have the opportunity to ask some philosophical questions that maybe straight dramas don't always get the opportunity to do. And that's what excites me about genre movies. And that's what excites me about Afterdeath, and that's what excites me about my new film as well. So that's still at script stage, but I'm looking to put together production quite soon and hopefully be shooting within the next year.
Okay. Yes, thank you very much. And good luck with this movie and all the others coming the way.
Okay. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.